High blood pressure harms your heart silently long before you ever feel it. Your arteries narrow gradually, forcing your heart to push harder just to keep blood moving.
This buildup begins quietly, setting the stage for long-term damage.
What feels normal on the outside can hide serious pressure rising inside your arteries.
Most people don't notice symptoms until damage is already happening.
Constant pressure weakens vessel walls, making them more vulnerable over time. Many people only discover the problem after a major event, something we must prevent. Even before symptoms appear, the heart already works much harder. High blood pressure forces your heart to pump with much more strength than it should.
Narrow arteries increase resistance, making every heartbeat work overtime. Over time, the heart muscle thickens as it struggles against the constant pressure.
This rising workload pushes your heart closer to exhaustion.
So I gotta try eye vesa.
At first, the muscle thickens to compensate, but thicker doesn't mean stronger.
You're gonna strive.
Uneven growth makes the heart pump less efficiently.
As the walls thicken, the inside chamber becomes smaller, limiting how much blood it can hold. This reduced capacity forces your heart to beat faster, just to keep up.
Turbulent flow further increases stress on the heart and arteries.
Continuous pressure creates tiny injuries along the artery walls.
High pressure accelerates plaque buildup, narrowing arteries even faster.
Stiffer arteries force the heart into a constant uphill battle. This strain affects the entire system, not just one part of the heart.
Stress markers spread as pressure continues to rise unchecked.
The left ventricle carries the greatest burden and tires the fastest.
As this chamber weakens, your entire circulation begins to suffer.
I'm just a info.
These early changes are the first warning signs of long-term damage.
As the muscle thickens more, the ventricle becomes stiff, losing its ability to relax fully. A stiff ventricle cannot fill properly, reducing the amount of blood available for each beat.
Compared to a healthy heart, the hypertrophic ventricle barely expands at all. Even when resting between beats, the pressure inside the ventricle stays abnormally high.
These elevated pressures travel backward into your lungs and arteries. Soon, fluid begins to back up into your lungs, making breathing more difficult.
Ready for artery with just brightening videos.
You may notice shortness of breath even during mild activity. A thickened heart takes longer to relax, forcing the next beat to start under strain.
Thicker muscle requires more oxygen, but narrowed arteries deliver less. This mismatch leads to fatigue, pain, and declining performance.
Low blood flow leaves parts of the heart undernourished.
To compensate, your heart beats faster, trying to make up for lost power.
But a faster rate only increases stress, reducing efficiency even further. Eventually, the ventricle becomes too stiff to function properly.
High pressure creates tiny injuries in the artery walls.
These small injuries attract cholesterol, beginning the formation of plaque.
Over time, plaque thickens and narrows the artery channel. This restricted flow forces the heart to pump even harder.
Inflamed plaque becomes unstable and more dangerous.
A cracked plaque surface can trigger clot formation.
Clots can grow quickly, blocking blood flow in seconds.
Severe blockages put you at immediate risk of heart attack or stroke.
When oxygen can't reach tissues, cells begin to shut down within minutes.
Unstable plaque anywhere in the body increases your risk of a major cardiovascular event. Reduced blood flow means organs receive less oxygen than they need to stay healthy.
Long-term high pressure stiffens arteries, removing their natural flexibility. Arteries remodel themselves under stress, becoming thicker and less responsive.
As resistance climbs, your heart must generate more force to push blood forward.
This constant strain gradually exhausts the heart muscle.
High blood pressure affects every artery, not just one region.
When the artery becomes fully blocked, blood flow stops completely, creating a life-threatening emergency.
Pressure builds dangerously behind the blockage, increasing the chance of rupture and damage.
Without oxygen, cells begin to fail within minutes. One blockage can trigger system-wide instability, putting your whole cardiovascular system at risk.
When the heart works too hard for too long, its pumping strength begins to weaken. A weakened heart pumps out less blood with each beat.
Blood backs up into the lungs, making breathing harder.
Fluid builds up in the legs and ankles as the heart weakens.
Weak circulation starves organs of the oxygen they need to function.
Heart cells lose energy, weakening the muscle from within.
Blood begins to pool in the veins, creating body-wide congestion.
An exhausted heart beats less efficiently, wasting valuable energy.
Heart output slowly falls, reducing your body's ability to function.
Different areas may weaken unevenly, reducing coordination.
Poor circulation affects your whole body, including your clarity and strength.
As the heart enlarges and weakens, it approaches early heart failure.
Weak contractions reduce blood flow even further.
Fluid may collect around the heart, worsening fatigue and breathlessness.
Low circulation drains your energy,
day by day.
Irregular pumping signals deep fatigue in the heart muscle. Fluid builds up across the body as the heart grows weaker.
Slower blood flow congests the veins, adding more strain. Over time, the heart stretches and loses its strength.
An unstable rhythm is a sign the heart is approaching dangerous exhaustion. As the heart's power drops,
Each beat becomes less effective.
backup of blood reaches the liver, slowing its function. Low blood flow leaves your hands and feet cold and fatigued.
This progression continues year after year if blood pressure stays high.
Tired heart muscles tremble with each beat. Each heartbeat produces less blood than before.
Fluid overload spreads, making movement heavier and breathing harder.
Continued strain pushes the heart toward full failure.
Irregular rhythms begin when electrical signals destabilize under pressure. These unstable signals interrupt the heart's natural rhythm.
Uneven beats cause poor blood flow to the rest of the body. As rhythms worsen, the risk of complications rises sharply.
High pressure can trigger dangerously rapid rhythms.
Electrical misfires disrupt timing and coordination.
Irregular heartbeats create unstable, dangerous pressure shifts. Mild rhythm issues can escalate into severe arrhythmias.
A sudden clot stops blood flow instantly.
In the brain, this loss of blood flow leads to stroke within minutes.
I'd hate that.
When a coronary artery closes, heart muscle begins to die. Damage spreads quickly, and every minute counts.
With every passing minute, more heart cells die, making the damage harder to reverse.
Loss of blood supply destabilizes heart signals, increasing the risk of dangerous complications. A blocked artery can harm the heart, the brain, and other vital organs at the same time. The first hour is critical, Gap. Acting fast can save heart muscle and brain function.
Checking your blood pressure regularly helps you detect early changes.
Lowering salt and following the DASH diet reduces strain on your arteries.
Just 30 minutes of activity a day strengthens your heart.
7 to 8 hours of sleep lowers stress hormones and supports heart recovery. Reducing visceral fat lowers blood pressure and eases strain on your heart.
Word resistus.
Avoiding smoking and limiting alcohol protect both your arteries and your heart.
Regular checkups help you catch problems early before they grow dangerous.
Slow breathing each day calms your body and naturally lowers blood pressure. Your heart is the engine of your life. Care for it today to protect your tomorrow.
High blood pressure harms in silence, but one decision can change everything.
Small steps repeated daily can transform your heart's future.
Every heartbeat is a gift. Care for it with intention. A steady heartbeat comes from choosing what strengthens your heart each day.
Healthy habits become powerful when you repeat them consistently.
Even small efforts, less salt, more walking, better sleep, build a stronger heart. Your heart has carried you through life. Now, it's your turn to care for it. If today's video helped you, join us here on Health Hack Hive.
Hit subscribe so you never miss another heart-saving lesson.
Like and share this video to help others protect their heart. Leave a comment, K. Your story or question may guide someone else.
Thank you for watching. Your heart deserves care every single day. See you in the next video.